Quint, you wondered who that 8th seed would be? It's Syracuse, the Orange ACC regular season champs.
Yes, and with that, Syracuse men's lacrosse earns yet another at-large bid to the big dance. The Orange will be dancing in the Dome a week from today. Some even questioned if the Orange were worthy of a spot, but those critics were silenced with Saturday's win over Colgate. Syracuse will make its 37th appearance in the NCAA tournament. That's a lot. It's been a roller coaster of a ride for SU lacrosse fans this season, winning some huge games over the likes of Duke and Notre Dame, but losing a lot of games in the process. None of the losses came against bad opponents, though. Syracuse's opponent this week, the Cornell Big Red, a team that beat the Orange roughly 1 month ago. Tough to explain that one, but NCAA committee chair John Hart tried to do so during tonight's selection show special on ESPNU.
The committee spent a lot of time looking at this matchup. You know, you're absolutely right. Cornell had a nice head-to-head win over Syracuse early in the season. The two teams sport RPIs that were close, but we looked at Syracuse, and they were 3-1 against common opponents, where Cornell was 2-2. Syracuse is undefeated in the ACC during the regular season with quality wins over Notre Dame, Duke, and Virginia. Quite frankly, Cornell had a couple of bad losses to Colgate and Princeton. And compared to Syracuse's worst loss, which is the Navy, we just thought that, again, overall profile gave the edge to Syracuse, and that's why they got the higher seed and are hosted in the Dome.
And that's all you need to know. Here's a look at the top half of the bracket. The Orange will host the Cornell Big Red 7:15 next Sunday. The winner of that game will likely take on the top seed. That would be the Maryland Terrapins, who will face the winner of Robert Morris and Canisius. Syracuse hangs on to claim the final spot in the top 8 seeds handed out to the nation's top 8 teams. Meanwhile, the Cornell Big Red, they won the Ivy League Tournament Championship game today, taking down the Yale Bulldogs in convincing fashion. Even more reason for the fine folks in Ithaca to be scratching their heads as to why they have to come up here to the Dome next week. One thing is for absolute certain, though, Michael, the Orange will be the underdog at home a week from today. And oh, by the way, the SU women's lacrosse team also going dancing. They'll be playing Princeton in the first round.
All right, Matt, thank you.